Budgery, Yallagun, to Dudura Mary, means hello, welcome to Dudura country.
So today we ran a community event to learn from the traditional owners about Indigenous burning and the benefits that can bring into the landscape, particularly in contemporary land management and with the climate changes that we're facing. We run a lot of community events, and the feedback we get from our community is that they're very interested in partnering with traditional owners about land management, about culture and about country. And we both have those shared goals of sustainable land management and caring for country.
What are we going to be looking at in 10 years' time? We're going to be the repair of the land. We're going to be the medicine. We're going to be the birds nesting or the possum nesting or the koala bears. Where are they? What are we providing? Sometimes nature needs a bit of a help too.
My approach to fire has changed from the fear to it's another tool to use. And like all tools, you just have to learn how to use it properly. And we're learning. And we've been doing this, 15 years or so now? And I certainly feel like I've learned a lot, but it's tiny compared to the knowledge of people like the Murrays and Uncle Vince.
Why did we burn? To bring the animal, to look after the country. We've got a lot of work to do.
As they say, look after the country and country will look after you.
Maybe these fellas might need a bit of a help.
Considering when we started, people poo-pooed it, like, non-Indigenous locals, like, oh, what are you doing, cultural burn, yeah, poo-poo. But now we've got a waiting list for people to come to any of the workshops that are held, and more landowners are interested. Can you imagine when we started this, that we would have had a local council worker come along to say, my team are putting together our burn plans for the local community area? It just wouldn't have happened. That's a generational change that I think is important. We suddenly realise that there are people in our community who have this tremendous knowledge, and we can learn from them and put it into place.
What's changed is where you start to work with it, and it does promote biodiversity.
I think we have helped diminish some of the invasive weeds. So things like the kangaroo grass and the microlina have come back more in abundance.
We can start thinking about reintroducing the native animal belong this area.
Learning how to control that fire.
Can't burn any you can't manage.
Right.
So you're managing country properly, you'll see the difference between the grasses.
So we're not trying to burn deep. That's the joy of this cool burning, and that smoke will always be white, won't be black.
And of course it all goes on the weather. Beautiful day today, it's not going to get out of control.
So look at that gentle, low fire.
And it's always a good thing to walk your boundary all the time. So checking that it's not sneaking away somewhere. Beautiful. Don't panic or anything like that. Or nip it in the bud before it gets out of control. Usually like to see fires only knee ice. We get a bit of moisture on the ground now, and the next couple of days you come back in a week and you'll have green grass back here. With this, you can take your shoes and socks off now and walk through this. You won't burn your feet. So it's a nice, cool burn.
Except for over there. Can't walk over there.
I just hope you've all got something out of it.
Seeing the community really benefit from that sharing of knowledge and potentially being able to go home and do a cool burn on their own property. So, the word's getting out there and the environment's getting taken care of, country's getting taken care of.
Some of our best memories from here are the afternoons that we've spent outside as a family just quietly burning together. Him down on his hands and knees filming the little insects coming out from behind the little tiny flames. It's been beautiful.
It is a story of Australia, so we cannot lose that stuff, and we cannot lose the animals and all this type of thing. That's what we've got to do.
Traditional owner involvement is paramount to land care. They manage the land for thousands of years sustainably, and sustainability is one of the foundations of land care, so the two just go hand in hand.
There's a big estate there that has got to be maintained, but no one's maintaining it at the moment. This is just an observation from an outsider. Any questions?